Good evening or good morning or afternoon whenever you're watching this. Welcome to Crafting with Park Hill Christian Church and Gale. And the last couple of videos we've talked about different techniques that you can use for your cardboard as we're building our little cardboard sculpture artwork piece. And if you remember right, last time we talked about the paper bag where you just take it and wad it up and it gives you this little cool texture that you could use on it. Can you see that? And then we used a watercolor marker and we colored the paper and then we squirted it down with water, and so that's how that one came out. And here's one where I colored it darker and I squirted it down with more water, and that's how it came out, just a little bit more saturated than the one where I only colored it lightly. We also took paper and we used watercolor paint and painted a couple corners just to show you how that would look, and that's how it comes out when it's dry. And then this is the acrylic paint, and that's how it comes out, and when it dries it's just a little bit stiffer than using the watercolor. And of course the paper with nothing on it is pretty flexible still, and so that's how those papers came out when they were dried. And I also wanted to go over another technique I used. Is I wadded up the paper and I took it out into the garage and I used spray paint on it, and it came out looking a little like leather, so I thought that was really cool. And of course Copper is under the table chewing on a bone. One of these days I'm gonna do a video and I will not be interrupted by noise from the dogs, and you all are gonna go, hey, what happened to the dogs? So there's that. And the the spray paint I used, I get this Krylon, and it's gloss leather brown, and they also sell it in matte, so it's not glossy when you use it, but obviously if you're going to be using it on paper it's not going to matter. So there's just an option for you. These are about $5 a can, I think, but they're pretty big and they go a long way when you're crafting. So there's an option for coloring for you. And let me show you what I did with this one. Oh yeah, I almost missed this one. Remember when we painted the aluminum foil, we wadded the aluminum foil up. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Anyway, and then we put some just the acrylic paint on it. I don't have my brown right offhand, but we just used this paint and covered it lightly. Well, here's what I did with, again, the brown paint, spray paint. So it really came out, it has a pretty color. It kind of looks like a hammered metal, so you could use any color of spray paint you want. And just so you can see, it is aluminum foil, and there's the texture that it came out with. So there's huge difference between the just plain old acrylic 50-cent acrylic paint and then the color you're gonna get with a spray paint. And like I said, a little bit of paint goes a long way, just like with the acrylic paint. This spray paint, you just want to do a real quick little cover on it, and then let it dry good. This is still just a little tacky, but that's okay. I wanted to start this demo tonight, and so there are those textures that you can use. And you know, again, you can just take them and use your school glue, put it on there, and then just glue these to your cardboard. And then, wow, what a cool, I keep saying cool. What a unique effect it's going to look like to have different, you know, the plain cardboard over here, and then have a bright one, texture block. So it's going to be just like quilting. You're going to decide what textures and what colors you want. Like I told you, I'm going with brown. Not very exciting, but it's going to come out so pretty, I hope. So I was going to show you this other spray paint technique that I used, and this, it's pretty shiny. So what I used was I covered it with the brown leather color, and then I added some khaki color, so that's a little tan color. So that's the brown leather color on the cardboard. Can you see that? And then I just did really light, just a couple little squirts over the top with this tan or khaki color is what they call it. And then, now this is a little more expensive, but you can get this metallic finish spray paint. And again, like I said, just a little bit goes a long way. I held it probably 1.5 feet above, and I just did a couple little so that the paint would just kind of drop on it and spray on it instead of making it focused. And man, I wish you could see that better. That's a problem with the gloss finish, is that, wow, it's going to be shiny when you got it hanging on the wall. So if you want to look for the spray paint that is not gloss, you see that one's gloss right there, look for matte, and that will not have that shine on there. But this is what I had in the garage, so this is what I used. You can buy the 99-cent cans of paint from Walmart, which is just fine, but I think they only come in like black, white, and gray, maybe red and green. So you can save money there and buy 3 or 4 cans of paint for what you get for this. But the thing about that, the 98-cent, is it doesn't cover as well. Where this, you can just take just spray it over once and it's good. Where if you want a good coverage on it with that 98-cent, it absorbs into the cardboard really quick and the color dulls. So you get this very bright, I shouldn't call brown bright, but you get this very saturated color. So wonder if I go up closer, you could see just how cool, how pretty that is. There we go. Maybe you get to see that. Okay, so another spray paint that I have that I used to paint my crosses is this hammered look. And this is another one that's kind of expensive, but if you look at the lid, when it comes out, it kind of looks like a hammered metal. And so I have that one, and I sprayed it on this cardboard, and I got that effect on the spray of the cardboard. And of course, as you can tell, it's very glossy, so when you hang it on the wall, you're gonna get that glossy shine on it. And I'm not sure how to get that to not be so shiny, especially when it's that that textured. But you know, if you're not bothered by the shine, then I'm not either. It's your art, make it how you want. So there are those. Let me put all of this stuff out of the way because we're kind of done talking about that. And then we also, I talked about having the cardboard that you tore, that the top layer kind of came off. And I said, don't worry about it, because we can use a pretty cool technique to make it look. And I think it looks like drywall peeling off a wall. So I went ahead and I painted it. I started this one and I painted it, and I might go in with just a little bit more color, but I think that it looks like peeling paint, and then up here it's kind of peeling drywall off a wall. So I thought that was pretty. Okay, and let's see, here's another spray paint that I used, and this one obviously is bright green, so spray paints are going to come in a lot of different colors. This Rust-Oleum stuff, this one is a smaller one, and it is about the same cost as this, maybe $4 or $5 a can. But when I can get the Krylon 25% more for the same price, I always go for that. But at that point in time, they didn't have this bright lime green that I was really looking for. So that's why I went for that. And we also did the squishy technique. Remember, we just put some paint on the cardboard and then we squished it together, and then it came out with that. And then I also did the drag technique. Now, if you can see this, hopefully it's going to focus on it. I don't know. Let's see. But it's dry and it's very matte. There's not a lot of shine or a lot of color to it, which is fine. I like it the way it is, but if you want to get a little color, a little pop with it, I sprayed these with, what did I do with it? Okay, with a crystal clear Krylon. And again, like I said, just a light cover over it. And if you can see the difference of how the colors kind of pop out on these, and it's not just because this is painted on straight cardboard and this is painted on white. It just changes the color and it just makes them pop out a little bit. And of course, that spray paint makes it shiny. So it's up to you how you want to finish it. It's your art. If you want to leave it just plain like this, that's good. Put it on your wall and enjoy it. And I have another video about some texturing techniques that I want to do, and then we'll start working on the layout. But go ahead, gluing it together. I want you to have all your pieces ready, but I want you to have some time to be able to decorate your cardboard pieces. And just because I'm doing these little ones, it's only so for demonstration purposes. I have the bigger ones that are going on. So let's see. Let's put these over here. Here's that brown one, and I put on a music only channel, and of course here it comes with the commercials. So I'm going to turn that off and you get to listen to my fish tank and my husband playing. So there you go. So these are the ones that I painted, spray painted, obviously. And so what are we going to do with them? There are so many things that you can do to decorate your pieces. I bought these flowers, poinsettias, and I got them on clearance sale. So you could put a poinsettia or put flowers on them. These are cloth flowers I bought on clearance sale. There are stickers. You can get stickers. Of course, you're going to do the background whatever color you want. So you can put stickers on them. Did you get that? Is it too shiny? There we go. Good old Batman stickers. And If you get just a plain piece of paper, you can just glue a plain piece of paper onto your cardboard and then put stickers on it. And that's a great way for the kids to get involved and for them to be able to decorate their favorite superhero, their favorite characters. Another thing I have is the Disney princesses, and these are just cardboard. I picked these up at the dollar store. So you could glue those cardboard princesses on the, let's see, this isn't showing up very good. So you can put the cardboard, glue the cardboard onto the cardboard. So there you go. There's your an idea for those. And let's see, what else do we have here for embellishments? Sorry, can't get it picked up. Let's see, we talked about stickers. I go to the dollar store. I pick up these little puffy stickers. So those would be fun to put on. You could draw a branch. You could put an actual stick from your yard on there and then have your little owl sitting on top of that branch. Just a couple thoughts. Clearance sale. I always get stuff on clearance sale. Here's some inspirational stickers you could put on. You can get these sparkly crystal stickers and put those on. Let's see, letter stickers. You can spell out names. Here's some more dollar store stickers. Pets, you can do whatever theme you want as kind of pets. The peace and love doves. Here's some ornaments, stickers that I got. How about reusing some of that gift wrap? Put your gift wrap in there. Okay, remember when I talked about cutting your paper or whatever you're going to cover your cardboard with? Cut it just a little bit bigger than what you're going to use, and then cut the corners so you can wrap it and glue it on. That's an easy way to make a covering for it. Wow, I feel like I'm talking really fast, and I hope everything is kind of in there. How about some old greeting cards? You could use those greeting cards, glue them right to a piece of cardboard and put that in there. Let's see, I have some of this pretty metallic paper. You could pick that up pretty cheap at Hobby Lobby. If you have a crafting friend, oh, did that go in? Did I show it? Yeah, I showed it. If you have a quilting friend, they probably have lots of scrap material you could have. And remember when I showed you the watercolor technique for napkins, or paper towels? There you go. There's how that one turned out. And I did another one with purple. That one came out more tie-dye looking. So you could take your piece of cardboard, put your paper towel on that, wrap that around there, and look how fun that could be. Put a flower in the middle of it, something like that, a flower in the middle of it. Let's see, paper. If you want to just glue paper on it, and you can take your paper, cut it out to the side, put your school glue on there, and then just glue it on just like that. You don't have to wrap the square if you don't want to. You could cut it out to size, or maybe just a little bit bigger. That would work. I'm moving fast here. I got a lot of stuff to color. This is cardstock, so I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I always use that 40% off coupon, which, if you believe it, they are going to stop using that 40% coupon, the online one. So take advantage of it now while we still have it. Let's see, here's some other scrapbooking paper of different designs. You could use that. How about this scrapbooking paper? You can cut it down to fit. Here's another scrapbooking paper. Could be a fun design. It looks like wallpaper. Scrapbooking paper, more scrapbooking paper. How about just some plain colored paper that you could cut? You can have the kids draw on your colored paper or white paper and put that on, put the drawing up on your wall hanging. How about if you do a family nature walk and have the kids all pick up something? Here's a seashell. Here's a rock. Those would probably be fun on blue. That would be a good blue background. Here's a brown background. Here's something that could be fun. Pick up some pine tree needles and a pine cone and glue those on. I mean, there's so many options. It's your artwork. It's what you're gonna put on your wall. Have fun, enjoy, play with different things. Here's some glass marbles I got from the dollar store. Here's these little plastic flowers and things, dollar store. It's your art. Enjoy, have fun, play with it. And wow, I think I have talked a lot, and I think I've covered everything I wanted to in this video. So enjoy, have fun. Hope you got some great ideas for putting together your unique wall art. I can never get this removed.